Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Friday. We got 14 matchups on this MLB slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below, and if you guys want to become a member, you already know, go ahead and sign up in the link below, guys. Get in on the action. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Pretty busy slate today. 14 matchups. Starting with the San Diego Padres versus the Washington Nationals. Padres opening up as road favorites at minus 250. The Nationals plus 200 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Padres as Mike Clevinger with an ERA at 3.60. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs and had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Nationals is Corey Abbott with an ERA at 5.68. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Padres coming off back-to-back wins against the Giants. Nationals just 2-8 in their last 10, where they've been, struggling big time here. I like Padres on the road. Abbott coming off a 7-run game here. Not in love with that here. I like Padres on the road in this one. Next matchup, we have the Cleveland Guardians versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as home favorites at minus 165. Cleveland plus 140 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for Cleveland is Cal Quantrill with an ERA of 3.88. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for Toronto is Jose Barrios with an ERA of 5.19. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run and had, he gave up 5 runs and had 1 strikeout. Cleveland quietly on a 5-game winning streak. Playing pretty good baseball right now. Getting good underdog value on the road. Give me the Guardians here. Quantrill coming off a no-run game. Cleveland playing good right now. 5-1 on the road. Yeah, we'll ride this streak. And at least the covering streak. Taking Guardians plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the Baltimore Orioles versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay opening up as home favorites at minus 155. Baltimore plus 130 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for Baltimore is Austin Voth with an ERA of 5.53. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rays is Corey Kluber with an ERA of 4.05. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Baltimore coming off a 4-3 loss yesterday, but hey, they got the cover as the underdog. That's all you can ask for with Baltimore. Tampa Bay on a 2-game losing streak here. I'm riding Baltimore, man. They're just a covering machine, man. It's just plain and simple. Both pitchers giving up about 3 runs a game here. Give me Baltimore plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Detroit Tigers versus the Chicago White Sox. White Sox opening up as home favorites at minus 230. Detroit plus 190 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Tigers is Daniel Norris with an ERA of 6.90. His last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 3 runs, had 1 strikeout. Pitching for the White Sox is Michael Kopech with an ERA of 3.38. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. White Sox coming off back-to-back losses against Kansas City. Detroit on a 4-game losing streak. They've looked very bad here. Just 2-7 against the White Sox, where they've struggled. I'm liking the White Sox at home. Norris did not look good in his only start this season for the Tigers. So I'm going to take the White Sox at home in this one. Next matchup, we have the New York Yankees versus the Boston Red Sox. Yankees opening up as road favorites at -117. Boston plus 107 with the over-under at 9.5. Pitching for the Yankees is Domingo Yerman with an ERA at 5.09. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Red Sox is Nathan Eovaldi with an ERA of 4.23. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Yankees coming off back-to-back losses against Seattle. They're 2-8 in their last 10. They're struggling. Boston coming off a 4-3 win against Baltimore yesterday. Nothing crazy here. Not in love with either pitcher on the mound. I think could be a lot of runs in this matchup. I'm going to lean with the Yankees on the road, though. I trust Yankees more as a team than I do the Red Sox, so I'm going to lean with the Yankees on the road in this one. Next matchup, we have the Philadelphia Phillies versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at -200. Philly plus 170 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the Phillies is Ranger Suarez with an ERA of 3.68. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Mets is Max Scherzer with an ERA of 1.98. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 11 strikeouts. Phillies, very disappointing yesterday, coming off a 3-0 loss. It's like they didn't even show up yesterday with their big win streak they were on. I don't know what happened. You got Mets riding a 6-game winning streak, playing very well. Love Max on the mound for the Mets here. I'm taking the Mets at home here. Throw Phillies in a round robin, more than capable of getting a win here at plus 170 the way they've been playing. But love Scherzer on the mound. So I'm going to take the Mets at home. Next matchup, we have the Seattle Mariners versus the Texas Rangers. Seattle opening up as road favorites at -200. The Rangers plus 165 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Mariners is Chris Flexen with an ERA of 3.73. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 1 strikeout. Pitching for the Rangers is Dane Dunning with an ERA of 4.30. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Seattle coming off back-to-back underdog wins against the Yankees. Rangers 1-3 in their last 4, coming off that Houston loss. Seattle is on an 8-game winning streak against Texas. So you'll love to hear that. I'm going to lean with Seattle on the road just because they've been dominant against the Rangers. Coming off a great Yankees series as the underdog here. And I like Seattle on the road in this one. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Kansas City Royals. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at -225. The Royals plus 195 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Dodgers is Tony Gonsolin with an ERA of 2.30. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the Royals is Daniel Lynch with an ERA of 4.79. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Dodgers on a 10-game winning streak right now, playing great baseball here. Royals coming on back-to-back White Sox wins. I love the Dodgers. They're on a huge winning streak. Love Gonsolin on the mound. Picking Dodgers on the road. Next matchup, we have the Oakland Athletics versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at -330. Oakland plus 270 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for Oakland is Adam Oller with an ERA of 7.63. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 1 strikeout. Pitching for the Astros is Luis Garcia with an ERA of 3.85. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Yeah, Oakland on a 5-game losing streak right now, just 2-8 in their last 10. Houston coming off a Rangers win. Yeah, Aller has not been good on the mound for Oakland. Been giving up a lot of runs. I think it's a great spot for Houston. I know they're big favorites. Throw Oakland in a round robin just to see what happens at plus 270. You never know. Could easily hit today, but taking the Astros at home. Next matchup, we have the Milwaukee Brewers versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at minus 165. Brewers plus 140 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Brewers is Eric Lauer with an ERA of 3.59. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Cardinals is Jordan Montgomery with an ERA of 3.53. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 1 strikeout. Brewers coming off back-to-back wins against Tampa Bay. St. Louis, yeah, coming off not a great series against the Rockies, winning 1 out of those 3 matchups. I'm going to lean with the Brewers, plus 1.5 at home. Getting good plus money today. Even pitching matchup on the mound here. Lauer's only given up 2 runs in his last 2 starts. Take a shot with Brewers plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Colorado Rockies. Rockies opening up as home favorites at minus 120. Arizona plus 100 with the over-under at 12.5. Pitching for Arizona is Zach Davies with an ERA of 4.03. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rockies is Antonio Senzatella with an ERA of 4.68. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 2 strikeouts. Arizona coming off a 9-3 win against Pitt. Rockies coming off an 8-6 win against St. Louis. Yeah, I like Arizona as an underdog today. Close matchup. I'll take Arizona plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the Minnesota Twins versus the Los Angeles Angels. Twins opening up as road favorites at minus 130. Angels plus 100. Angels plus 110 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Twins is Tyler Mahle with an ERA of 4.24. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Angels is Patrick Sandoval with an ERA of 3.22. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Minnesota on a 3-game losing streak. Definitely struggled against the Dodgers. LA quietly on a 3-game winning streak. Played well in that Oakland series. Sandoval coming off a 0-run game. Mahle, giving up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. I'm going to take the home team here. I'm going to take Angels plus 1.5. Got a little streak going here, which they haven't had one in a while. So I'm going to ride that here. Taking Angels plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at minus 270. The Pirates plus 220 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Pirates is Bryce Wilson with an ERA of 5.86. His last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 1 run and had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Giants is Carlos Rodon with an ERA of 2.95. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 3 strikeouts. Coming off that 9-3 loss against Arizona. Giants coming off back-to-back losses against the Padres. I like Rodon on the mound. He's only given up 1 run in his last 2 starts here. And I think it's a good spot for the Giants to have a good series at home, coming off a couple bad losses. So I'm going to take the Giants at home. All right, next matchup, we have the Atlanta Braves versus the Miami Marlins. Braves opening up as road favorites at -155. The Marlins +130 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Braves is Jake Odorizzi with an ERA of 3.76. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Marlins is Pablo Lopez with an ERA of 3.64. Let's see his last start. 1 second. Yeah, Pablo's last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. Braves coming off a 2-game winning streak against Boston. Miami coming off a big Phillies win, ending their win streak yesterday. But still, only got 3 runs. They literally, guys, this is absolutely crazy. In their last 10 games, they have not scored more than 3 runs. 3 runs is their highest, which they've gotten multiple times, which is absolutely crazy. Atlanta coming off back-to-back 8 and 9 run games. I just don't trust the Miami hitting. It's been a problem for a while. I'm going to take the Braves on the road. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday. Hope you guys all cashed out, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.